So we are in Chon Kemin right now. It's end of May 2020 and as you can see it's still very green around me. So just to give you a little bit of an orientation, this is north, these hills, behind these hills there's Kazakhstan, and down there this is the Chon Kemin Valley. This is south, and behind this mountain ridge is Lake Issyk. So we are still in the very beginning of Chon Kemin Valley. As you can see down there, it's pretty wide valley, but after a few kilometers it becomes very narrow. So in Chon Kemin there are several things that you can do depending on the season: spring, summer, autumn. You can do some very nice hiking, for example, to some of the lakes here in the valley. There is, for example, Jashilköl, which is a lake which is very popular also among locals. It's right next to the road, so it's very busy. But it's a very good place if you want to do a campfire with friends. You don't have to hike, you can drive directly to the lake. It's very small though. And there are other lakes where you can also go to, which are a bit more difficult to reach. In winter you can try to find some slopes and you can do some backcountry skiing. There are no ski lifts in this valley, but backcountry skiing works here. There are many guest houses here in the valley. Some of them are very cheap, some of them are very expensive. For example, the Ashu guest house is very expensive and probably has the best swimming pool in all of Kyrgyzstan. So one thing that maybe you should remember is that the last possibility to cross the river, the Chon Kemin River, which is down there, it's a pretty big river, at least in summer and spring and autumn, that the last bridge that you can take to cross it is in Kyrgyz, which is at the end of the wider part of the valley. If you look at the map you will understand what I mean with wide and narrow. If you don't want to go to any of the guest houses, you can also do some very nice wild camping. There are many different places where you can just put up your tent and sleep. So it's a very nice valley, maybe sometimes a bit underrated, at least among the expats, but I think the Kyrgyz, they know this valley very well, they appreciate it and they come here quite often. It's very easy to reach. It's only about 2 hours away from Bishkek. You can get here by car, naturally. You can get a taxi or marshrutka and get here as well, like that. Okay, that's it. Chon Kemin.